24 of the game's most accomplished champions and emerging superstars joining together as the best of the best from the United States take on the top international players outside of Europe.
112 days left. It is going to be nuts, and Matt Kaminsky, as he always is, joins us. And no doubt, as the time goes on, Matt just gets more nervous and stress-related non-sleep nights as we get closer to it. But it's going to be a wonderful sporting event, and a man who's been in the last two President Cup teams for the USA, and we are expecting to see him here in Melbourne later this year, is Hunter Mahan.
Texas, Plano, Texas. Please welcome Hunter Mahan.
Hunter, welcome to you.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Hunter, you're having a killer year. $2 million, not a win yet. 2 wins last year. But I just can't help thinking to myself that I'm talking to one of the golf boys.
Yeah, I know it's an honor, but gotta contain yourself, I guess.
And Ben Crane, do you think possibly we'll just get all this stuff out of the way first? Ben Crane maybe he could be one of Fred Couples' picks, and then we'll have the whole four of you down here. You might be able to put a little concert on here in Melbourne.
Yeah, we Rick and Ben got some work to do, but it'd be great to have all those guys there.
Royal Melbourne, it's a golf course that we hold very dear to our hearts here in Australia, and certainly in Melbourne. The Composite course has been as high in the world rankings as number 5 or number 6. What do you know about it?
Only that it's a great golf course. I honestly don't know much about it. I couldn't tell you really anything about it. The only thing I've heard is that it's really one of the great tracks in the world, and hopefully I have the opportunity to go play it. Looking forward to going down there and competing against some of the game's best.
Absolutely, Hunter. Hey, we were just talking about it, but have you been in Australia? Have you played down here before at all around Australia?
Yeah, I played the Australian Masters, I think, 04, 05.
So it would have been in Huntingdale, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, Huntingdale.
All right, so you've been to Melbourne and you experienced a little bit of Melbourne. What'd you think of it as a city?
Oh yeah, beautiful city. It seems very relaxed, very chill place, and obviously I love their golf. A lot of incredible players have come out of Australia, and I know there's a ton of great golf courses. Huntingdale was a lot of fun to play. They got the whole sand belt there, and there's just an incredible amount of tracks in a very small area. So it's a really nice place. It's one of those places that people really don't know about. Everyone goes to Scotland and Ireland to go play, but people should definitely take a look at Australia and play a bunch of courses down there.
Hunter, last time the Americans came down for the President's Cup to Royal Melbourne, the weather was out of control. I mean, we had 40-degree days, which is up around 110 when we talk in your language. The wind was, 4 or 5 club, hot wind. And then the very next day, it all disappeared and we were back to a cold, kind of rainy day. We know that you've experienced some incredible weather. I mean, the weather we saw on the television here in Australia at Royal St George was ridiculous if you got caught on the wrong side of the draw. But have any of your teammates expressed the difficulty? I mean, it's not so much the golf course, it's the difficulty here in Melbourne. It's being able to control the golf ball once the hot northerly wind comes in. Has anyone spoken to you about that? Has Fred Couples got everyone together at any stage and had a quick chat about what you can expect in Melbourne?
No question. I think Fred definitely, expressed his desire for everyone to get down there and at least play, at least get acclimated to that area, and hopefully maybe play that tournament in Australia beforehand and get kind of used to the weather, time, golf courses, and because it is, I've heard it's only an extreme challenge down there. Guys had a great time there, but it was very difficult with the wind and conditions. But no question that it's going to be a challenge. And but I think everyone's looking forward to the opportunity because it is the U.S. is really only lost in the President's Cup. So we're trying to go back down there and give back some revenge from 2 years ago.
It's exciting for us here in Australia, Hunter, to hear you say that Fred Couples is encouraging everyone on the US team to come down and play. We haven't seen your name down as yet, and we know there's the Barclays Singapore Open is also the week before the President's Cup. We know Fred wants you to play somewhere down here. Can you maybe let us in on a little secret? Maybe the Australian Open in Sydney at the Lakes. Have you put your name down?
Yeah, it's one of those things we're trying to figure out. I think that I'm definitely looking at either actually before the President's Cup or after is definitely opportunity. And for that, I haven't been down in a long time, but Australia is really one of those places that people need to see. And I'm excited that the President's Cup is going to show the world how great Australian golf is.
Hunter, golf can be such a individual sport at times. Explain to us what it means to actually be able to get into a team's event and represent your country.
Oh, it's once you play one, you want to play them all, and that's the goal of every player. Definitely every American player, since every year we have an opportunity to play on a team, and anyone will say that it's a lot of fun, and it's great to be around guys that you respect and admire, and that you can also call your friends and have a fun week playing golf and enjoy it. Most weeks we're competitors, and honestly, everyone has their own kind of schedules and doing their own thing, but everyone kind of on the same schedule, and to hang out and to have some fun, and it's great. It makes kind of brings us back to our childhood where we're just playing because we love to play, and to represent our country is just an incredible honor, and we're all looking forward to it.
That's awesome, Hunter. Hey, you experienced the President's Cup the last two planes, Montreal and then in Harding Park. We've talked about, and it's been big news down here, that Michael Jordan is coming back to be assistant captain to Fred Couples' team. Can you tell us give us a little insight of what he did for the team in 2009 and what you expect him to push forward here in 2011?
Yeah, no question. There's not a bigger fan of golf and of team competitions than MJ. I think he. To have the opportunity to really talk to one of the great athletes of all time. You can't really put that into words. You can't really describe that to anybody what that means. And it's just I think it relaxes guys. Definitely relaxes kind of rookies to sit there and just kind of hang with someone of that stature. Makes golf kind of easy after the week after you're hanging out with Michael Jordan, and he's got a passion for the game, and no one knows how to play in clutch situations like him. So it's it's great for Fred to have that opportunity to ask Michael. It's great that Michael wants to do it, and it's great that the PGA Tour recognizes what a unique opportunity it is for 12 guys. So it's you can't put into words how awesome it is to have a guy like that around you for a week.
Well, we're very excited about it, and I think, the folks here in Australia about him coming down here because it's his first time to Australia. He's never been here.
They're literally doing cartwheels, Matt, as we speak. People are doing cartwheels because Michael Jordan's coming down. Hunter, we're talking to Hunter Mahan, by the way, a two-time Ryder Cup player, three-time winner on the PGA Tour. He's been down to the Australian Masters in 2004. Hunter, I want to talk to you about the pressure involved playing in Ryder Cups and also President's Cups. We always hear players tell the press at these tournaments, these competitions, that the pressure levels go up. I want to ask you the question: where do you feel the most pressure? Playing, maybe in the final couple of holes in the match play situation, playing for your country, or individually trying to win a big tournament in America? Where do you feel the most pressure personally?
Well, it's just kind of different. The pressure. It's interesting. The pressure to make the team is one thing, and then once you make it, you feel kind of at ease, and then you kind of get there, and then you realize kind of the significance that's what you're playing for and who you're playing for, and kind of rushes back at you. But it's quite an honor just to be a part of a team like that, and when you're playing for an individual, it's what's neat about it is that you have fans on your side. You'll play a normal tournament. You might have your mom, you might have your instructor out there, you might have your girlfriend, your wife, or whatever. They're cheering for you, but no one else is really cheering for you. They're just cheering for good shots,
good golf, yeah,
crazy out there. And when you got a team event, you got fans for you or against you, man. That's what makes it special. That's what makes it neat and different. And there's nothing like making a big putt to quiet the crowd or making a big putt for the crowd to erupt. So it's pressure's there, but you know what? The pressure should be over because you know what? We made the team, and that's the feat. So.
Hunter, what's it like playing when the crowd's against you, like it was in the Ryder Cup? What was it like? It must be a very strange feeling to hit a shot that's not your best, and maybe hear a few cheers in the background. What's that like?
Yeah, it's a little strange. We're not used to that in golf. It's usually everybody just kind of applauds a good shot and they do whatever for not a great shot, but. From there, it was different. Definitely had a different vibe, but it was a fun vibe. It was kind of neat, and it kind of amped up the Ryder Cup and President's Cup a little bit, and that's what it's kind of there for. It's kind of really amp up the game a little bit, and it's you can't put in words how much fun it is. It's just it's a fun week. Nothing like it in the game, and it's neat to go to a place like Australia where you get 24 of the best players in the world in one place, and I know as a player we're all excited to come down there and to play. Because like I said, it's really it's a hidden gem there, and we're excited to be a part of it.
Hunter, just on the back of the British Open, fair to say that Darren Clark was a very popular winner?
No question. Darren is a great guy, long-time great player. It's always great to see a guy who's got a good career like that cap it off the way he did, and he just flat out played better than everybody else. He got a few good breaks, but everybody does when you're trying to win a tournament, and he made the big putts and hit the big shots, and really didn't make any mistakes when it came down to it.
Hunter, the city of Melbourne and certainly Australia can't wait for the President's Cup. We're just over 100 days away from the tournament now. Good luck for the rest of the season, and good luck when you come down here with the US team.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Appreciate it, guys.
Hunter, just before we let you go, though, we couldn't let him go, boys, without just playing one of his favourite tracks.
Oh, okay. There we go.
There we go.
Magnificent. Thanks again,
Thanks,
Hunter.
Hunter.
No problem.
Hunter Mahan there, who will see very, very shortly. This is the Golf Balls.
Can we just go to the break with this? It's worth it.
It is worth it.
It's good.
Come around, wanna hit the top. Ooh la 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 la. Chip, putt, you know what's the big whoop? When I play my game and then I make my mama proud. Woo! Smash, bang, you gotta hit the ball far. Then the crowd goes, woo! Then you hear the ooh la 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 la. Treat. I want my birthdays all day long, let the bogeys go and say, hey. Ooh la 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 la. Hey. You wanna play with the pros now? Hey. You gotta hit it in the hole now. Hey. You wanna reach that top, yeah? Hey. You gotta give it all you got.
History will be made at Royal Melbourne. Don't miss your chance to be a part of it.